Jay Stuns in the gaming dock.
I don't have the right.
Let you sit in the armpit of in the armpit of America in fucking New Jersey because you roll up a.
There we go. That's how we're gonna go live. Gulag Podcast.
Shit happens.
Oh my god! All right, we fixed that whole little situation. My god, Jay Stuns.
Shit happens when you go to New Jersey. Just saying.
Is the water there different than over in New York?
Different how?
I'm asking. You said the water makes everything taste better.
Yeah,
when
in New York, Jersey.
Okay, I'm asking about Jersey. Is it the same in Jersey?
Jersey is shit.
Okay, there we go.
I heard that from every New Yorker ever.
It's not just New York. Talk to some other people, you'll find out.
Today we have live. Let me tell you a little story before we get into who we have today. Little story. All of us streamers had this app called Athenoscope that was working. It was doing all our clips. If you guys don't understand, okay, when I first started streaming, I would have to go through my VODs after I got done streaming and spend an extra 2 hours before I could go to sleep clipping the best shit that happened throughout the whole stream. And mind you, streams are about 3 to 4 hours back in the day when we were playing Warzone. When we first started playing Warzone, it was like 5, 6, sometimes 18-hour streams that we were doing. Having to go through those clips, you have to go through them bit by bit and just try to remember. Like I had a piece of paper and a pen, literally writing down all the times that I did something really cool so I could go back and go through them again. So then a new service called Athenoscope came out, which I got everybody on back when it first came out, because guess what? I didn't have to do that anymore. Took all the work away from me. Athenoscope did my best clips, did a weekly montage for me, did my worst moments sometimes.
The showcase was fun. The showcase had non-copyright music, and you literally just sat there and said, there you go, upload it on YouTube, give credit to them, and you're good to go.
Yep. So that's basically what happened. And then this year, all of a sudden, beginning of this year, I get a notice from them saying, hey, it was great while it lasted, but we're shutting down our services. Luckily, the guests we have today, Eklipse.gg, came in and seamlessly in one day swooped, took all my stuff, and started making clips for me like nothing ever happened. Because I tell you what, anybody who has been streaming a long time knows the pain of having to sit there for 3 or 4 hours after you're done streaming and trying to clip stuff for your YouTube and for your clips. If you look at my Instagram, if you look at my Twitter, most of it is clips of stuff, the cool shit that I do. So today, we have Eklipse.gg here to talk about their services, and more importantly, to talk about the future of what Eklipse.gg is going to be, because it's going to be something that's going to be a long-term thing for streamers. Because yesterday when we did the podcast, not only does Eklipse.gg catch like the gaming, we did a podcast yesterday and they clipped literally all the funny moments of the podcast, and that's not even a game. So the AI that Eklipse.gg has is so advanced that it clips our podcast. Today, after we're done here, you're going to see clips of the podcast because Eklipse.gg is going to clip this. And I don't know how this AI does this, but it finds the most funniest moments. Like when Jay was sitting there talking about something yesterday. Holy shit, there it is, clipped already. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of Jay going on his rant yesterday.
What rant did I possibly go on yesterday?
Jay,
you're full of shit.
You have rants up the woo-wah. Yeah, count them.
The woo-wah?
Thank you.
I have rants up
Thank
the
you.
woo-wah.
Thank you. Look at Gaming Doc. She doesn't have enough fingers to count how many rants you've gone on.
Doc,
Exactly.
Let's not speak on rants, Doc.
She has a personal rant. She does. We have MNKOOB from Eklipse.gg. He is the influencer. He's the head of influencer outreach for Eklipse.gg. So that's how I know him, because we've had a good partnership from the beginning of Eklipse taking over. So, not only it's not just only because that I'm in a partnership with them, but also the fact that every gamer should have these advantages and opportunities to get their stuff clipped, because it's hard. Like my old iPhone, my iPhone 8 that I used to have, if you just knew how many clips were in that thing that I had to go and just like edit and do, it was amazing. So Obi, what's up, man? How are you doing today?
Hey, welcome. Thank you for having me, guys. Yeah, you can call me Obi or Jason. MNKO Gaming is the name of the community of streamers that I have for like our Call of Duty community. But as you were mentioning, I do the influencer outreach and community management for Eclipse. Eclipse.gg, however you guys want to say. But yeah, I'm loving the job. I'm actually to tell you a little bit about Eclipse. Just not many people know, but it's actually a smaller company. We're still a startup. We're really still trying to grow, and the company is actually based out of Indonesia. So I'm their only U.S. actually employee that's helping out a lot of this stuff. So we're target audience is our U.S. streamers, our U.S. audience. So a lot of the feedback, like as an influencer outreach, I got to keep my ear to the ground. What do people want? What's working? What's not working? More importantly, and then you guys can help me, and then make sure that this product is working the best as it can be for all streamers. That's the goal.
And like I said, Jay Stuns, he has a product. Loki just started using the product because he was on Athena-scope. So, all in all, the product from the moment I started using, just like anything new, guys, you guys got to be patient. There are going to be little quirks here and there, but the great thing is like when I send messages on Discord, like they're on it. Like the dev team is literally asking me questions 10 seconds after I've sent a message about something, which for most cases, for the fact that this is a free product right now, and we're going to get into the fact that there's going to be more advances to this, that that it's going to be kind of a subscription based thing. If you guys want to have like all these storages, and he'll go through all that like advanced stuff that Eclipse GG will be offering. And the most exciting part is they're working on something, and I don't know how much we could talk about it, but there is something that they're working on with an offline. So even if you're playing offline, the game, that AI will still be clipping stuff for you. So you don't have to download outplay.gg. You don't have to use all these a lot of these outplayed, like outplayed gives me a hard time. Half the clips that they've clipped for me are lagging because the AI is having so many issues. Same thing with Steel Series. Steel Series has done a couple good clips, but other than that, it's done absolute garbage for me. So the fact that you can have all these services in one little thing, don't have to go from one outplayed to Eclipse or whatever. It's going to be amazing to be able to use all that, especially for all you gamers that are wanting to show your clips off, and like when Jay Stuns kills a bunch of people with a Mozambique, he'll want to show that off.
Never happened.
Or when Jay Stuns goes back on the Verdansk for the first time.
That's definitely not happening.
You say it's not, but the peer pressure is going to push you to do it.
It's not.
You always say that.
Listen, I'm not in fucking high school anymore, okay?
Peer pressure
thing's out the window.
No, it's still in the window for you.
No, it's not.
Doc, how many fingers do you have? Because I don't think you can.
No, I was just picturing the clip of Nero's parachute not opening.
Oh
yeah, that's a common. Or the one about Jay Stun breaking stress toys and accidentally said sex toys.
Yes, that was a good one. I'll admit that was a good one.
That's when we were testing. We were in beta testing with Cold War when I said that. That was literally the first day we started beta testing Cold War, and I said you asked Doc was in my stream asking about how great Cold War was.
I was angry about something, and then you're like he broke like 6 or 7 sex toys, and he was like stress toys. Ah.
Yeah, I meant to say stress toys, but sex toys came out. I'm sure you could break 6 or 7 sex toys too. It's not a big deal.
You just really like to speak what's on your mind.
I mean, no comment.
I might have been looking at a catalog. Don't judge me.
Listen, we're not going into the whole question again. The Taco Bell question is not being brought up. Stop bringing up sex toys, okay?
Taco Bell question.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask about it.
It has to do with a.
Should we?
It has to do with a butt. It has to do with a butt plug in Taco Bell. It's very.
Okay, you know what? Because
Oh,
it's
no.
Loki. We'll ask Loki, okay? We'll ask him.
Here you go, Loki.
All right, ready? You know somebody. Ready?
Yes.
You know somebody who walks around with a butt plug in 24/7, right?
Okay.
They get hungry. They decide to go to Taco Bell for lunch.
This is getting
Taco
interesting.
Bell. They get a stomach ache, right? They
Mhm.
bend over, let one rip. The butt plug flies out like a bullet, hits somebody in the throat, and kills them. Are you guilty of murder?
You.
You say Taco Bell's liable?
I mean, it's not like you hit the dude's throat. It just happened.
It's accidental, but that's still.
I still want to know what kind of pants he was wearing. Was he wearing paper mache pants? Like.
It just depends on if whoever you killed is going to press charges. If
How are they going to press charges? They're dead. Like, how are they going to press charges?
If their family decides to press charges. If not, then.
But listen, are you really liable? Because I mean, it's not like you literally said, "Oh my God, I don't feel good. Hold on, there's a guy I can kill him." No, you just
No, but you still can get murders. Accidental murder is still murder.
Manslaughter, yeah.
Yeah, manslaughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you're not guilty of murder then.
What'd you say, Doc?
It's be unintentional murder. It'd probably be like
Yeah.
a second-degree thing. But it's someone dead.
Yeah.
Toby.
What are you gonna do? You gonna arrest the sex toy company that made the butt plug?
Yeah, there it is.
Could have put a safety strap. in
Yeah,
the
well, there you go. That's what I already knew you were gonna say something like that. I knew something like that was gonna come up. Maybe you
Okay,
should.
that was the off the rail moment for the podcast for now.
Yeah.
Off the rails. The rail just shot off the goddamn track. What are you talking about?
Can we not talk about shooting things, please? We just went over this.
Gosh. Anyway, Obi, I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, in a lot of cases, the introduction of new technology with people and there's a lot of folks who stream who maybe they're using laptops, maybe and their first thing is that, I couldn't do something like this. I don't have my equipment good enough. I don't know how. I'm not, tech savvy. So, how is it that, that you are able to create a user-friendly type of platform or device, however you refer to it as, is that something that can really be user-friendly? And, do people need, what is the level of equipment that people need? How do you address that?
Hey, Doc, before he answers this, Doc, I just want to let you know, we're going to have to teach you anyways. So I know this is the question pertaining to how you would use it. I got it. I already got what this was about. This was about you using this. I already know. Yeah, that was slick though, Doc. This is you're just trying to figure out if it's user friendly enough for you to use. And yes, we're going to teach you how to use it.
My computer work, yes.
Yes, this is all right, Obi. Go ahead. We're just letting you know we're going to teach you.
It's an excellent question, though, and you're right. So for people for any product, the easier it is, the more people that will use it. If it's going to be too hard, it's going to be, people are just going to disregard it. And then also what's nice is that we target people that aren't even streamers as well. That aren't just PC streamers or Mac streamers or have OBS, like console streamers. If you just have a console and you stream it, you are not required to download anything, which is the biggest improvement or biggest thing that differentiates us from other companies. Is there's nothing to download, and you just simply import your stream, and the clips show up. That's the best thing about it.
And the nice part is like, let's say you did a stream from like way back before you downloaded Eclipse.gg, and it's still in your VODs. All you got to do is click manually pull. I'll pull up their website right now, and we'll show it on the stream here.
Doc, do we ever leave you hanging with anything about
technology? No, we can't leave you hanging.
You're very kind to the old woman. Yes.
Are we ever ready? All right, I'm going to show you my page on Eclipse.gg, and we'll just go over a couple of the things. There you go. All right, so there it is, the weekly montage. Jay, you asked for it. It's up on the top there, and
I didn't ask for anything.
You said that you enjoyed the weekly montage. It's already there.
Not yours.
I'm saying yours, you numbnuts. All right, all the clips from like I said, we had that podcast yesterday. There's the clips already sitting in there, right? And then if you go to your streams and click streams, it says manually pull. So let's say you download it, or you apply and do your application for Eclipse.gg, and you have VODs still stored. You just click manually pull right here, and it will automatically pull all your VODs and make clips for them. So that's the cool part about this, is you didn't have to already have it, and if you have past streams, you can still pull it and clip your past streams on there.
And, and showing that page you just did. I think another big thing on there too is with the way TikTok is, the integration to convert clips and everything to be ready for TikTok. Because I've spoken to a couple people lately, like, do you know anything where we can, upload a clip or whatever and get it ready for TikTok? And the first thing I mentioned was Eklipse, because I remember seeing that. So that's definitely another thing that's
yeah, it does the formatting, and they're actually coming out with new different formats that are more that people have seen. So I mean, like, and it's not only for TikTok. You got to understand that that's also for YouTube Shorts now. So I've used that format for YouTube Shorts, and put YouTube Shorts on my YouTube page along with my YouTube videos, because YouTube is now getting into that whole TikTok thing themselves by making YouTube Shorts that everybody watches. So now you can click on that, whatever it is that's on the stream, you can click on that, make your TikTok/YouTube Shorts reels, and actually put that stuff on there and use it for that stuff. So this right here is like, for the price of $0.99, there ain't nothing there. It's already doing a lot of stuff. So if you guys aren't taking advantage of this as a streamer, as an up and coming streamer, I don't care if if it's your first day streaming, take advantage of it now, because this stuff right here is stuff that they literally took Athena-scope and then improved it and made it better. And
for the low price of point and click, it could be yours today.
There you go.
So, Obi, how would you answer someone who? Oh, I'm sorry. How would you answer someone who really says, "Well, why is it important for me to have clips?" What is, how is it that people can really, see the benefit? It's like, okay, this is what having clips does for you. How would you answer that?
So if you're a streamer, like Nero was saying, if you're an upcoming streamer, you are, let's say you're on Twitch, you're relying on the Twitch algorithm to promote your stream. And if you have one viewer, you're going to be on the way, way bottom of the list. And no one's going to be seeing you, no visibility whatsoever. So our goal is to have a program or a website that can offer the clips, your favorite moments, your best moments that we can capture using our AI technology, and then allow you to just simply share it with one click, basically. Do some edits. We're going to be adding additional features so you can edit. If you want to add text, things like the TikToks, like people want to have an intro or whatnot. But it's always good to be able to have clips on social medias and then promote your Twitch, because you can't rely on Twitch to promote you. You have to rely on yourself, your social medias, your outreach to promote you, and having clips already ready and prepared to share is the best way to do that, especially when you're starting out.
So how did you get into this?
So myself, I'm actually a streamer. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years. So I was a big Athena-scope user as well, just like Nero was saying. I worked on their closed beta team. I worked close with some of the mods on working with the AI. They used my stream as one of those like machine algorithm testing things. And then I was also shocked, disappointed by the whole "we're shutting down April 5th. Get your clips now. Goodbye, everybody." So I was in that same thing looking around and trying to find services as well. And Eclipse was one of them. There's several others. And Eclipse became my number one tool immediately. And in doing that, I was actually recognized by the company. Similar how I've found Narrow, similar how I've found other influencers. We're able to see, like, hey, these guys are active, they're talking, they're part of the community. And I was, an Eclipse user. I wanted to learn more. And we do a lot of face to face meetings with our streamers and people that use our product. And that's where we get the best feedback and best advice for our features and how we're moving forward. But actually, it's so cool because through asking me questions about Eclipse, I actually got part of the team. I ended up being part of the team gradually. And we ended up coming to an agreement where I started working for them. And then now this is where I'm at. I got a, position as outreach and community manager. And then having me being in the US also helps ensure that Eclipse is targeting the right audience. That people in, let's say, Japan might have a different interest in games or what highlights they want captured versus those in the U.S. So these are things that I can do and bring to the table and network and work with people like you guys, and you guys help me figure that out and guide the future of Eclipse. Pretty awesome.
And it's funny too, because you think about like you said, you use the clips to promote your stream out there, and there are the ones that do it to kind of build their network. But then there's also the people like me when I stream. I just kind of want to do it to where if somebody's having a bad day and they see me act like an idiot and it makes them laugh, that's for me. That's what I want. So as far as like Narrow's more of the networking one where he puts his clips out there to grow his channel and this and that. I'm the mindset that I have now with streaming is I had the whole goal of affiliate partner, all that stuff, but now I'm more like I really don't want to be a Twitch partner. I'd rather just be me, and however that is what I want.
Right.
So if I'm playing with Narrow and say we're playing Call of Duty, and we have the voice changers
soon.
on, and shut up, and we have the voice changers on, and we're having fun trolling people in Warzone lobbies or whatever, and just the most random things happen. Like it's the one we always use, but we were playing one night, and a guy was really high, and we asked him what a dildo was, and he told us it's a prehistoric bird that can't fly. So we kind of went off of that and just went into a whole story with him, and then we played with a father and son team, and the son thought we all sounded like minions. So at the very end of that, he pulled us aside. He goes, I just want to let you know I haven't heard my son laugh like that in I don't even know how long. So like clips like that, I would put that out there to be like, this is what we do. We made a young kid's night or week or whatever because of just us being stupid. And that's what I want to promote out there. And with Eclipse, you can either do it the way I do it, where you put out there your funny moments to be like, hey, watch this clip. If you're having a bad day, you're scrolling through, Instagram, whatever, and you see my clip and you're like, oh, that was actually funny. That made me laugh. Okay, cool. Eclipse did that. Then you have Narrow who wants to grow his channel with either way. It's a great tool for whatever you want to do.
I just want to point out that Loki's mushrooms behind him are breathing.
Oh my god, they are.
That's what I was looking at. I would just, and then his headset looked like one of the mushrooms.
Oh, so sad, Safri. No, try again. We don't want to be famous right now, but thank you.
It really is hard to find a company that has that level of responsiveness. That is, that it's like, okay, we want to hear your feedback. Is this something that you really feel is one of the main features of your company?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of our positive, like our strong points, is that we are very communicative with our company or our users. Our company is with our users, and we always are asking for feedback, and we're always using that feedback to guide development. Because if one person can be really loud about wanting, let's say, the most obscure indie game, they could just be really loud about it, but it wouldn't make sense, to work everything just around one guy. But if we can actually get the community involved and having more people respond, more people say this indie game is the best game, then yeah, then we can learn about it and know about it and find out if it's worth, uh, doing more with a particular game on that side. But I wanted to also add, like, when you guys are talking about the podcast stuff too, what's really cool about Eclipse that not many people know about is, yes, it does do like podcasting. It also does sports broadcasting, which is a potential thing for down the road that we're looking into. Voice inflections. It uses multiple technologies that Athenoscope used as well, but we have our own technology that we built ourselves. But we don't want to say we are Athenoscope, but we are compared to them because we do a lot of this stuff, and people are asking for a lot of the same Athenoscope stuff. But we're trying to have our own identity, make sure people know we're Eclipse, and then try to separate ourselves in that way, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I mean, with Athenoscope, it laid out the blueprint of what could be, and you guys are taking that blueprint and molding it into your own. So you're taking what could be to what will be.
Doc, pretty much.
My first meeting with Eclipse, the CEO was there, the Vietnam dev team was there, literally on this call. I remember this, and literally everybody, every head of every department was literally there talking to me about the experience that I was having with transferring, because I was one of the first, because I literally got an email from them the day after Athenoscope shut down, and they're like, let us help you with the Eclipse. And I was just like, oh my god, because I was sitting there just sweating bullets, like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this all over again, had to spend an extra 2 hours after my stream to go through my whole VOD and just find all the funny stuff. And here I go with another piece of paper, having to write down the hour, the minute and hour that this happened, just so I can, literally the team over there, the CEO, getting to talk with the CEO, which I don't know if everybody did, but I got a chance to do, was really amazing, because I gave me a chance to understand where his vision is with this and where their direction is, as far as where Eclipse is going to be going, and the reason why people should be taking advantage of this now, as it's still technically it's still a beta project. It's still so much stuff still being put into it. Like, I'll be honest with you, manual pull was not in there when I first started using this. There was no manual pull. You couldn't pull past VODs. You just had to pull from your current. So all the stuff that we asked for, like literally the updated TikTok and YouTube short stuff, all that stuff, is stuff that's recently just come in within the last couple months of them, like, taking our suggestions and our feedback from everything, because literally they'll send me a survey that I'll have to fill out, and just fill out everything from the stuff that I use, just to help everybody else in the future that actually uses this product. And we'll get into a little bit how their services are not just going to be, because the one main thing, I have enough disk space in here, because I have 10, 12 terabytes total that's hooked up to this PC, so I can save my clips. So something they're going to be doing and offering is something where if you don't want to pay for a disk, disk space, that's something they're going to be offering for you guys too. Is there's going to be a pay monthly feature where you're going to be able to store your stuff for a certain longer period of time than, like, right now. If you don't put it on your playlist, after a while it goes away, because they need to reallocate the space for your future stuff. So, but there is something that they're working, and I'm sure Obi's going to talk about it, but there's stuff where there's storage for you, for your clips, where it stores longer, and different features that you're going to be able to use that people who are just using the free service are not going to be able to use. So the fact that we're all in this early, this is stuff that we're all going to be able to test and see and be able to use, so you guys can see that. Doc, we're gonna get you signed up after this. I know it's gonna be a process.
It's very easy to use, Doc. You'll be fine.
Well, you know, Doc knows.
It's less complicated than way less complicated than OBS. You'll be fine.
Oh, OBS
Okay,
is a pain in the
a
ass.
hair dryer, OBS. We'll work with that.
Yeah.
You won't need L's. You won't need L's for this.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's real easy. It's literally just signing up and linking your Twitch account. That's all it takes. And the fact that before, when I used to stream on a console, which I think everybody except for Doc, I streamed on a console when I first started. I know Loki Loki didn't stream on a console.
I did a little bit of mixture when that was still alive.
Okay, so everybody is. I'm pretty sure Obi, you streamed on a console way before.
Y'all weren't around for the days when Narrow swore about console and said he never wanted to go to a PC. But look at him now.
That's because you were pushing the issue.
And was I right?
Huh?
Was I
Okay,
right?
we'll never give you the satisfaction of making yourself right. All right.
Fine. You just admitted it right then and there. We're
No,
good.
I'll just never give you the satisfaction of saying that you're right. Don't make me bust out my Xbox.
You'll never do that.
I
thing's probably
You
out in
know-
the trash.
Box with all the stuff in my storage unit, as
Oh,
well
God.
as I found a ton of old Xbox games, of old Sega games.
Xbox. Hold on,
of
I think I still have Xbox. I have stuff I've never even opened. Hold on.
Oh, Narrow's a magician. He disappeared.
Oh, it just disappeared.
I have so many games that who was it? EA gave to me. Was it EA? Yeah, because I have Madden still in wrapping somewhere around here.
Oh, doesn't that come out soon too? I think
I-
Madden comes out.
I have
Next
I
week
have
coming
like a
out.
whole stack of Madden games from EA when I tested Apex Legends. Like they gave me when I went to EA headquarters, they just literally gave me a stack of games and said, "Here, have fun, do whatever you want with these." It was Madden, like I forgot something else, Star Wars or something else. Sam's. There's just a bunch of stuff they gave us. And the thing is I was like, shit. This is right when I transitioned from Xbox into a PC, so I had no use for these games because they were my Xbox was already I have two Xboxes still in pristine condition. One is the Battlefield 5 edition, the World War II edition Xbox, still in pristine condition, and then I have an Xbox One X that I used for a couple months before I bought my PC, still in pristine condition, all in boxes.
I'm just hearing his voice and this disembodied voice. It's like, oh yeah, I did this. So while he's looking for something,
Oh my God.
who would you say your target market is? Who would be your perfect end user?
Well, so right now, we are working on increasing more of our features and our resolution, our output resolution. That's our main focus, so that way we can get a larger audience of streamers. So basically, right now it's mostly the low to mid-sized streamers that need that additional help, that don't have the money to spend on editing, the people that don't have the mods to make clips, that just want to be able to game and then be able to look back and look at some of the cool kills or whatever they did during the game. Like I always loved Athena's scope. They had round-based kills. Like if you won a game, it would show all the kills and then your victory at the end. And that was one of the things that I suggested we had. And so we have something like that in place for Warzone now, and it's really fun just to watch your own games, like your best games, and then to show that to your friends and whatnot. And so I think Eclipse just offers that ability where if you do want to share, like you were saying on socials, or if you do have a great event, a moment with a family, or a kid that made it their day, you'll have highlights of this, and they'll be available, and you can do whatever you want with them. And we want to be an all-in-one solution for streamers. That's our end goal, and to have all the features and the abilities to do whatever you need in the whole suite.
Is
So it
Rocket?
comes,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doc.
I was going to say, so it almost comes across as though by having these clips, by being able to bring them up, even if it's just sharing them among friends, this could actually encourage and promote people to actually create a stream.
True, true. The only thing is though is you do need to be a streamer to have clips being pulled from.
Yeah.
But if you do have videos, let's say you recorded a gaming session on your PC, your locally, and you uploaded a YouTube video. Well, as long as it's within like a certain time period, yeah, we can pull those videos in and clip those as well. So anything offline, we can do, to a certain extent, those ways.
So, like when Doc's playing Mortuary Assistant and these little white creatures pop out of the corner that she doesn't see, Eklipse will clip it for us. She'll be like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that."
Gosh.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Like you did not see that guy with the black eyes.
That clip to see it.
It only took me like 5. I was just like, "What is Jay talking about?" And then I looked to the left, and there's this guy with black eyes and a white face looking at you, and I'm just like, "All right," just did not notice it.
To your right. No, your other right. No, next to the cabinet. And I'm like, what? You. Oh, okay.
It's because you were too focused on choking out the teddy bear and not dying in the game, so you were like, I don't see anything. But
Teddy
you got
bear
it.
protects me while I'm gaming, okay?
As you choke him out, yeah.
Well, nothing beats that clip of you like flying backwards, and your tea just goes with you right into your lap.
Myself in a jump scare, yes.
That's always the best.
Not gonna lie, I would love to see the Clips Eclipse comes out with of the Carolina Reaker. I would love to see that one.
God.
Obi, is Eclipse? I forgot how many games it has. Does it have Rocket League? That's Loki's.
So actually, the way we're promoting right now is that we support pretty much all games, because we want to be able to our AI to be able to have that capability where it can see that from like what it needs to see to make highlights, basically, from all games. So yes, Rocket League, it'll capture the goals and capture the moments. But for us, like Warzone streamers, you'll see different names like downs and wipes and stuff. But for most the general games where where it's like a general AI, they'll be just regular highlights. They'll just be called, but it'll capture them.
Yeah, I need to have a.
I know there's a lot of the Ghost games that I play that don't capture a lot of the clips because they're not picked up by other softwares or whatever. So I'm hoping to start getting more clips from all the Ghost games I play and do a nice little montage out of that.
Is that like a self-learning AI then? So as it watches your clips, it learns the patterns and the algorithms of what like jump scares and.
So our AI is based on like 3 different technologies. Basically, it's object detection, voice detection, and OCR, which is optical character recognition. So what that does is basically Warzone. You see a pop-up show up, downed or something, or white or like killed. Then that's like an object character recognition. So an OCR thing. That's what Athena-scope was based on. And the more clips that it sees, the more that it learns, and the AI can better detect in the future. So if right now it's not the best, it's just going to keep getting better. Voice detection for like just chatting, stuff like that, objects, and it can like see you're actually in a game and something else happens, rather than just text looking for something like that. It's really neat. It's unique. It's different than other services. But and the goal is to provide very accurate moments and highlights.
So
just chatting is Doc's area all week, and then Saturday she gets
Saturday is just scaring.
Game badly one day a week.
We definitely after the stream today, we got to get her signed up for there because her birthday stream's coming up, so we got to capture all the moments. Because alcohol is being involved, so you got to capture all the moments. Doc's gonna.
Oh, by the way,
let
Doc,
loose.
I've got a name for you for that. By the way, already too.
Really?
Yep. It's
What?
It's Daquito. Because it's Doc doing Coquito's gonna be.
Daquito.
Yep, Daquito.
Cool.
I'm really gonna be interested to see what Eklipse, because I'm hoping that one of your famous rants that we can't play comes out in the middle of that.
I'm putting that behind a wall.
I mean, it could be played. It could be played because remember, I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty with her.
Right.
So things can happen to suddenly make it sound like Babylon, and anyway.
Babylon 5. Correct.
Yes, Babylon 5.
Babylon AD after Doc.
So Doc, we're definitely gonna have to get you signed up because we definitely want to catch your birthday stream, all of its glory, because it's gonna be from what I understand, it's gonna be a very long stream. It's
a 12-hour stream.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
From midnight to 12 noon. And only because my son insists, he goes, Mom, I want to spend your birthday with you. Fine, but after I stream, after I'm done gaming, okay?
Your birthday, you should decide, right?
Yeah, exactly. She's going for the. So the question is your son gonna have to wake you up off the couch behind you because you've had way too much coquito after this 12 hours?
Shall we say he's driving to the restaurant?
Okay.
Doc's gonna fall asleep at whatever she gets. She's like, I'll have some.
Yeah, exactly. You won't get past the ordering appetizers. You'll be done already.
I've been drinking longer than y'all been alive, okay?
Oh, wait. So you're going for thug life. Got it. All right.
So, yeah, we're going thug life.
I swear to God, Doc, I swear to God.
What you call it?
I swear to God, if I find that moonshine, we live close enough to each other, I will get it to you.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I've tried to order it. I can't find it.
Actually, Doc, if you think about it, you said you've been drinking longer than most of us have been, or than we've been alive, right?
Yes.
So say you started at 21, you take 21 away from your age right now, right? What's that then? That's what, 39? No, I don't know. I can't add right now. I'm too tired.
60th birthday, so
yeah, it'd be 39.
So.
I'm 39. You have not been drinking longer than I've been alive.
Yes, but that assumes I started drinking at 21. Now, doesn't it?
Listen. We're keeping the image of the Doc pure until the rant comes out. Then it's all hands on deck. But until then, the image of Doc is pure. She did not touch a drink until 21.
Do you know what era she grew up in?
Shut up, Nero.
Exactly.
In the 60s and 70s.
60s and 70s.
We're keeping the image of Doc pure, Nero. She did not start drinking until she was 21.
Okay, if you want to put that in your image, I know what era she grew up in. You see those mushrooms back there? They weren't for eating. All right.
Listen, I have a comment.
Put that out there.
I have a comment in my head about the mushrooms behind Loki that I'm trying really hard not to say.
Just
on the
say
podcast,
it.
Okay?
Just say it.
So stop bringing them up.
Just say it. What is so bad about those mushrooms back there?
There are pulsing mushrooms behind Loki's head.
Now.
They're pulsating.
He has a pulsating mushroom behind. Thank you.
They do
I didn't realize just how bad they were pulsating.
One was bigger than the other. I just wanted to point that.
They were kind of hypnotic.
It was.
Warning: objects may appear closer than they really are, Loki. Which,
They were the mushroom tips are tapping both sides of his headset. I just wanted to point that out.
Anyway, now we have a city behind, so I'm good now.
You feel better now?
I don't have to see pulsating mushrooms behind Loki's head. I can't. I couldn't.
Jeez, why?
Couldn't deal with it. And it took everything in me not to say it really like the comment I said could have been way worse. So I just no.
It went great with the shirt though.
Listen, we went with the whole butt plug murder question. I didn't need to go further, so we'll just leave it where we're at. Okay.
But you were so that's what you were so fixated on for this long was pulsating mushrooms, huh?
No, I was actually getting a bunch of text messages, but that's beside the point.
No, you were. I mean, I just said they were. I just said they were breathing. You said they were pulsating.
They are pulsating if you look at them.
Yeah, breathing kind of.
I said
But
breathing.
so with regards to things like clips, is there anything in the system that deals with, say if a clip has copyrighted music? I thought that Nara had mentioned something about that before. Is that, kind of a big issue that where I mean at this point if you stare at somebody's song while you're streaming, somebody is going to drop an axe on you. So is that something that is a part of this, or will it, does it like, well, here's your clip, you're responsible?
Right now, no, we don't have that ability where we can do detection of copyright music. I mean that's an interesting thought though. I might jot that down as a
Well, I mean, Twitch does it anyway. So as soon as your VOD gets done, they will mute
mute it. Yeah, it'll mute on the VOD, won't it?
Yeah.
So if it mutes on the VOD anyway, then what gets pulled is that finished VOD anyway.
Yeah, because it doesn't pull live from like when we're actually streaming. It actually waits till the end of the stream and then pulls the VOD. So if
you were to go through with that could go really well for like offline streaming, like how you or
for like offline
recording.
Right. Yeah, for
so
offline
you're playing
stuff.
A game offline for the first time, recording it, being like, oh, let's see how this looks on recording. And it's copyrighted, and you'll know it's copyrighted.
Yeah, Loki plays a lot of copyrighted stuff offline when he's gaming. So,
well, mostly Rocket League. If I forget to turn off the streamer safe music, has a lot of copyrighted stuff.
So we have an agreement with inaudio.org, and they provide DMCA-free music, and that's what you have been hearing on some of the TikToks and the showcases right now. So they have already said that they're okay on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and then we had an issue with one of the showcases on TikTok, but they said that they're in that process, and there are ways to get around it if that does come up. But so if people do have issues with any copyright stuff, please let us know in Discord, and we'll answer right away. But yeah, copyright music is definitely a big topic, and yeah, it's something we're not gonna do any of the music that's copyright. Not in our editing features. It's all gonna be, public type stuff.
So Obi, let's talk. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doc.
I was going to say that, it's like, I think that would be something that, especially for people who aren't confident in dealing with like the editing, or even if they're not sure, to be able to have something like that. But it sounds like a great partnership working with a royalty-free music producer. I think that, that really is going to be something that is going to kind of set you guys apart.
Right. Yeah, and it's nice. They have their own YouTube and website, and they have their own premium plans, so that it helps having one place that we can get a lot of the music from. But also an issue that will happen, and it's hard for Eklipse to be the kind of person that says yes or no, is that if someone does play Rocket League, and loves playing their music, they'll want those clips, and it's up to them what they do with it. We can provide it, and maybe it might be a good idea to like provide maybe a warning or like an agreement or something.
Yeah, that would be great.
They're just like, hey, this is copyrighted, right? Yep, I know.
But and on the
and
flip,
it's funny too. Let me just say this with Athenoscope. I don't know how they did it, but somehow when they made the showcases, the songs that were chosen were perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the generic song that every single person got. I guess that was like the song of the week or whatever. But somehow it always worked, no matter what game it caught. It always worked.
And
mostly
mostly we really looked into that and found their formula basically. But what that does is So you guys remember Athena required you have to do a certain amount of kills or a certain amount of stuff to qualify?
Yep.
That was because they required a certain amount of clips and certain amount of data to create a showcase, and that's how they hit it. Like as the minimum requirements was, you have to get these kills. So that's was their formula, was you needed those to get a showcase. Whereas us, you just basically need a few clips, and that's it. But I will tell you, I can't explain everything. But soon we are going to be having a new release of the weekly showcase based on all of your guys' feedback from this first version, and I think you guys will like it.
Nice.
And
So
then
then-
we're also there one more feature that I'll hint to you guys here quick too is the showcases. A lot of people like that it's automated and created for them, but I know there's people like myself, probably you guys, that would like to create your own. So we're actually working on an ability to do like a pin feature similar to Athena, and then you can create your own showcases to your own music or not to own music.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
actually, yeah, that's I
I
got
think rather than have it be on like a weekly time, like you have to get all these kills at this time, could it be like something that like you set aside to like be like with your make a showcase thing, like if you wanted the clips to match the audio, like with the requirements, you can say like I want to use this song, and then just okay, then get this many kills or this many clips by whenever you need it, and then it would work in, rather than have it be on like a timer, be like, well, if you want to use this, it works best if you have this many clips or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I get where you're going with that. R&D standpoint, I'm not sure how they would be able to do that on like an individual basis,
Right.
where it's just you. But I jotted that note down. We can still
That'd be cool, because the Athena scope thing, like, sometimes if you're not like a super dedicated streamer, it's like, oh man, I've just
Anyone
like now
qualify.
forever missed out on getting that showcase with that one.
Right, but if you were able to have the feature to, hey, let's say you did us one stream only, right? In the last
Right.
14 days, because we do capture the last 14 days of streams, then you could just go through, pick your clips, create your own
Right.
showcase. That's the goal.
Oh, gotcha.
I do remember the one thing that annoyed me about Athena Scope too was like when you did all those qualifications for the montage or whatever. I think one of the last ones was like get a Warzone victory or just get a victory in general. And sometimes it's literally like you spawning in from a death and it said victory, and that's how your video ended. I always hated that. I'm like, you got a whole video worth of good clips, but then you get shot in the head, you reappear, victory, here's your end.
Right.
I'm like, I don't like that.
We're doing something similar where it does end on a victory, but if you don't have a victory, obviously you can't end. So we have to swap it out. Whereas Athena didn't really do a good job on that part. But yeah, keep letting us know your feedback too, because all this is very helpful, and this is what we love doing. Rather than, I mean, just not even on a podcast, but if this was like a session, like we could all just talk about, you guys just tell me everything that you think and want, and we could just go back and talk back and forth. Like,
you do that.
Kind of
Hey Doc, do you want a 60s and up feature on there or something, or like
the senior citizen showcase?
There's one giant button that we can bang on repeatedly while the game actually plays itself.
Well, now you're asking for too much.
Anything.
Yeah,
you just watch the gameplay.
Yeah, just watch the game.
We just watch it like a movie.
You're playing. I don't know. Jay's gonna drop you in a Warzone with him, but you're playing.
Listen, I taught Doc how to play Call of Duty on Gunfight, so she's ready for anything.
Okay, so you're dropping into Warzone then.
She might be. I'm not.
I'm learning the controls.
No, you're gonna have to drop in with her. You're playing with her. You're gonna have to show her Warzone.
Doc's funny though, because she'll like see a person and panic and just start shooting at nothing. When I was
trees, it's a strategy.
I feel so bad for doing it, but it was kind of funny. But like when I was teaching her how to play with gunfight, like I would literally like go prone next to a pile of wood, and she'd be running all around me, not seeing me whatsoever. Then she'd be standing next to me, and I'm like, "Hey Doc, look to your left." She turns, I just pop up, go right back down, like whack-a-mole, just sitting there going up, down, and she's just like, she's like, "Oh!" and she'll shoot a shotgun from like, I could be across the map, but she's shooting a shotgun that has no chance in hell of hitting me, but she's just popping off rounds because she saw my head pop up.
So what you're saying is, if there's a zombie apocalypse, don't give Doc a gun. Just
No,
give her
if it's a real life, give her a gun. If it's game wide, no.
Hey,
Doc will be
one
the healer.
time you did that to me. You popped up, and I did shoot you in the face.
Yes,
So,
one out of 19 times she did get me. One out of 19 times she did get me. Yes.
Hey, we gotta give her the credit. All right, there's a it's like golf. You have to put a handicap on that. All right.
But to be honest, if there was a zombie apocalypse, Doc would definitely be the healer of the group.
hey, you don't have to run faster than the zombie. You just have to run faster than a couple of other people, and I am not above tripping.
Oh my god.
See, that statement right there, I'm not going to lie, that statement made me think of The Walking Dead when Shane and Otis was getting chased by the zombie and Shane tripped the fat guy to get away to live. And the fat guy died because of it, okay? That statement right there made me think that if me and Doc are running away from zombies, she's tripping my ass and I'm dead, okay?
No, because you're a better cook than I am. You have to stay alive because you can cook.
Not in a zombie apocalypse. There ain't going to be nothing around to do that with.
Hey, you can still
Good.
hunt
Go over like
Zombie
Alexandria.
tons of corpses.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, cannibal.
Would you like zombie parmesan with angel hair brain or some shit? Like, no.
You can still hunt.
Hey, you gotta
like,
get creative.
yeah.
Hey, you're a New Yorker. You can make a pizza out of anything.
I'm not going to lie. I could probably dry out the flesh and make beef jerky or something, but that's still beside the point.
There we go. So we've gone into the sinkhole of cannibalism now. Great.
I mean, they're
just
not
checking all the
alive.
boxes.
They're not alive, so are they really still people?
Oh my-
So, Obi, the idea of dealing, and as you said, you're like the U.S. representative, and, are languages going to be something that will be, optional, will be featured? Let's say if somebody, you mentioned that, you could like put in some text or something like that. Are languages going to be something you guys are going to be exploring?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. We as far as I know, mostly it's English. I mean, it's based on the games for the most part. So I mean, the pop up on Rocket League Russian or Ukrainian, or why does that come right in my head with the war? Jesus, someone that plays it from a different country will be playing the same game and the same kind of highlight. It will come up. But yeah, I get what you're going with that. I can see where if let's say they're doing like a just chatting in a different language, we can pick up voice inflection, things like that. And maybe the dialogue might be a little bit different in the way they speak, but no, it's something definitely that we can consider, and definitely I'll bring it up to the R&D and see how they're considering, because I'm not 100% sure on that, but
Oh, cool.
that's a good thing though.
So Doc, yeah. So just the one button. That's all you're requesting. One button feature. We'll call it.
Simplicity is best when you reach a certain point where you lose your glasses all the time.
Oh my
Glasses
god.
that are literally on the brim of your hat.
Where's my glasses?
Don't worry. My grandfather and my mom did that multiple times.
But I am looking forward to getting back into like streaming more often and taking full advantage of Eklipse, because I have a lot of things that kind of put in the works last night that I can't wait to get clips of. Like, everybody knows my pirate character in Sea of Thieves is Gordo Buttflap, and now with the ability to captain your own ships, I bought 3 ships last night and named the sloop the Hershey Squirt, the brig is the Diarrhea, and the galleon is the Brown Bomber. And they all say captained by Gordo Buttflap, so it's going to be quite the event when those boats are on the seas.
Did you have to poop really bad last night? So you went with
No, I just figured with Buttflap I got to do something involving poop, and I just kind of ran with it. Ran.
Talent for thinking of names.
That is true. I do have a thing for thinking of names.
Yeah, you do. You do. So does that mean the Doc's gonna get the Sea of Thieves so she can be a pirate with
She
you?
has Sea of Thieves.
Oh, she does.
Actually, I have Sea of Thieves.
So,
It's on the list of things I'm going to learn how to play.
I think that one.
I've got
I think that one. Jay said you have to play with a controller. There's like no way you're gonna be able to.
No, well,
Yeah.
Doc,
No,
yes,
Master
Doc has to play.
Keyboard, yeah.
No, Doc has to play with controller. She won't be able to handle mouse and keyboard for Sea of
I
Thieves.
can do this. Yeah, you
Hell.
put me something in each hand. It's like,
Hell, I struggle with Sea of Thieves on mouse and keyboard. I'm used to it now, but I struggled big time when I came over from playing it on Xbox.
So
Same
that-
thing with Destiny. With Destiny, I'm a lot better off on mouse and keyboard than I was when I first. Oh my god. Ugh.
So, I mean, what's the new features that that you could talk about, like the pay to the ones that are gonna be. paid
Yeah,
to,
so right now Eclipse is free to everyone. And so sign up. It's easy, it's free. We're gonna be coming out with a mobile app soon. So you'll be able to access
Okay.
your clips and share to your socials, do all your editing, boom, right there. As well as a PC app down the road. The features that are coming soon, so right now Eclipse is actually operating basically on a negative budget. We're paying for the servers, for all this to process here in the US, but we're not charging a thing yet. That's kind of forced us to figure out creative ways to monetize. And one of the things that everyone's been requesting, that we're gonna be trying to do as easy as soon as possible, is to increase the quality, the resolution, and then a couple other big things that'll be a part of a premium plan. We're thinking maybe tiers, but some of the other ideas would be to increase your stream length. We have to limit the length of streams, as there's 24-hour streamers, there's bedtime streamers that just take a long time.
Yeah.
So all their server space that they use for that, it could be used for that Twitch partner with a 1 hour stream. You know what I mean? So supporting streams, we're talking about up to 10 hours or so. We can also, we've actually tested our AI compared to other AI programs on the market, like you were mentioning, Outplayed, Metal Steel Series, and we can actually do priority processing, which is like a queue-based. So if you are a premium member, you'll get priority, your stream, VOD, whatever, processed quicker. So basically, a 10-hour stream could be processed in half that time. Athenoscope, it was about a 1-to-1, whereas we're much quicker as far as AI process. And then another thing that we were adding is templates. So a lot of people like the TikTok templates, and there's many websites that just sell templates where you can upload your video just for a template. And that's what we're going to be offering. We want to add those templates. That way we are that one-stop shop, and it's so easy to pick you at that face cam template and have it right, easy to share.
so does the company have a Patreon? Do you guys have a Patreon account?
No, not yet. Patreon, I don't know what we're going to be using for payment methods yet, and we're still really in the early stages. But we're really working on this hard, and this is one of the things coming sooner, because we're at that point where we want to offer the best for everybody. We've been growing our user base, and we've been hearing everybody, and this is the time where we're ready to step it up. And in that vein, we're actually stepping it up even further, because we're going to TwitchCon in October. So we're gonna be
I
marketing.
will see you there.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right.
Yeah, we all had the plan on going, but unfortunately my plans fell through, so I will not be there. But next year I'm definitely down.
All right. Well, we can talk about that after stream. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a booth. We're gonna be promoting there. The goal is to have a whole premium plan set up before then, so that way we can offer something to the guests that we run into and promote.
Yeah,
Hell,
that'll be
sign me
great.
up now. I'll pay for whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, and and the reason I asked about a Patreon is that, I mean, I would be happy to sign up for that even, before doing anything. And, my guess is that you could probably get a lot of people who would just make that commitment even outside of a contract. It's like, no, I'm making a commitment to support and, use that to, kind of help lay that foundation and create that
Right.
groundwork.
Actually, that
And
was we had thought about that, like in an early access kind of thing. Is that kind of your idea? Like,
yeah. Where,
so
because it's like, look, we have this amazing thing. It's what we want to bring out, but, you need to be able to, feed this from the bottom up,
exactly.
support and maybe even offer like, you get your first paid month, like, you get that free or you get a percentage if you sign up for a contract as a Patreon member. Since, I mean, you could set any reward for Patreon, but that way, even people who may not be involved, but who really believe in what you're doing, it's like, well, I don't stream, but my cousin streams and they can really benefit from this. So yeah, I want to help out because this helps them out. So I think it can reach out like even beyond streamers, but people who, support what you're doing and just kind of want to be there for you because you're being there for streamers.
I like that idea. I wrote that as a note. I like that. Because yeah, I mean, if we, I mean, it just comes down to semantics. If people are paying for the cost of the servers, then we'll give them whatever we can give them. It's just,
Yeah.
know, we just need to be able to figure out a creative solution to that. But that, yeah, that's a good idea, and we're thinking of all these other different ways. So, but yeah, that might,
Um,
yeah, that's a good thing to look at.
Also, we have a couple of members in our org that are Trovo streamers, and I'm sure like something like this would help them out immensely as well. Is there any talk of incorporation with Trovo?
So that is not brought up a lot, but I have seen it talked about in like the Discord a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So if enough people do post in our Discord, uh, we have a features request channel that's specifically for feature requests. But if people can type in there and we can get like, hey, there's 10 people in the Discord saying this, well then, yeah, I mean, we'll look into how we can integrate. It's just uh, right now, it's if there's not many people saying, then we don't know, and that's why we're so active and trying to ask you guys questions, trying to reach out to communities. So
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Look, yeah, I'm watching your eye movements.
Have you posted their Discord in the chat?
You can go on the website itself and link into the Discord.
Yeah,
We'll
there's
get
a
links to that.
we'll get a link to that. I'm linking the actual website right now. If you guys want to sign up, the links is in the chat. Like I said, right now it's free. You take advantage of this wonderful program that is pretty much doing so much for you up and coming streamers. There it is, Eclipse.gg. Later on, towards the end of this, we're gonna go ahead and put the Discord there so you guys can ask questions, ask your Q&A, and someone from the team. I mean, 24 hours a day, responsive to that Discord. So you guys will be able to ask all the questions. The big thing is to sign up. Number one, on the 20th, by the way, I'll be giving away a copy of Modern Warfare 2. When you sign up, make sure you send me a picture of your sign up on Eclipse.gg, as well as when you follow, you do subs and donations. Those are additional entries into this Modern Warfare 2, the new title coming out for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Jade's favorite game. So,
Nope.
dude, you like assassinating people on that game. Let's not even
I
lie.
do, but who's to say there's going to be an assassinating in Modern Warfare 2? We don't know.
They're using the same
Listen, I'm going with we don't know.
He will neither confirm nor deny.
He just doesn't want to say that he wants that he'd be interested if that.
No.
That's what
it's going to take a lot more than just assassinating people to bring me back to COD. Trust me.
It's the fact that we just get you the. It's the fact that we'll just get you the game, and then you just won't have an issue with it. That's what it is. If somehow that game just landed on your lap, you would just had no choice but to play it.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of the same way. If that game were to just land in my lap, like,
you have a whole separate issue of pulsating mushrooms. I mean, but you know.
It's the little things in life.
It is.
I know, you crack you up.
Well, the fact that Jay just describes it as pulsating mushrooms was great. I mean, I said breathing mushrooms, but he said pulsating.
Look.
Oh, you gotta remember, he was holding back a much worse comment.
Right.
Yeah.
I was holding back and not going full blown out there with the comments, so.
I mean, we already kind of went full blown with the talk about butt plug. So.
No, not even close.
That's not your.
No, I meant literally full blown.
Yeah,
thing got full blown into someone's
blown. Yeah, blown out.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It was blown out. High pressure air does that. Blown. Oh my god. Anybody in the chat, if you have questions, make sure you type them in and to Eklipse for Eklipse, and if you have any questions about Eklipse, right now we are putting the website in. Oh shit, talking mushrooms. What the hell just happened?
Did you really have to bring up mushrooms again, dude?
Doc just, huh?
Oh, there's Doc. Doc, well, no.
What happened?
You cut out and came back.
I don't know what happened.
What happened to me? Hold on. You know I start pushing buttons and I lose it.
Well, you were talking about slamming a button and then it was just playing the game for you. I think you're probably slamming too many buttons.
Yeah, Doc.
You love my buttons.
Doc and her buttons are something special.
Where am I?
She doesn't know where she's at right now.
Where am I? How did I get here?
She's somewhere in the cyberspace.
I'm somewhere trapped in the cyber world.
He's in the metaverse.
He's in the metaverse somewhere.
That is a thing. Hold on.
Eklipse AI, make sure you clip this, all right? Please, Eklipse. The fact that she just magically disappeared and came back and said, "Where am I?"
I'm old, we do stuff like that. Live with it.
Wait, your microphone got 100% better. What the hell was that? That was amazing.
Oh, that's a good thing. See, I did a thing. I did it on purpose.
It got 100% louder.
Yeah.
I had to turn her down earlier. Now it just got even more louder. It was already pretty rapey before.
No, it was.
I think it got worse.
Did you update something on accident and it reset?
The elves. I blame the elves.
Jay, can you get a hold of your elves, please? Jesus Christ!
Don't blame me. I didn't do it.
She fixed her microphone. Her microphone picks everything up now. That part is good.
I have no idea. I have no earthly
idea. There must have been like a pop up for an update, and she just clicked on it, thinking that it would.
Yes, I'm going to be fun on Call of Duty.
Are you playing keyboard and mouse on Call of Duty though? Good question.
No, I am using my controller.
I thought Jay taught you, so you're Jay's keyboard and mouse.
I did teach her, but it's way easier for her with the controller than to even worry about anything.
I gotta remember my keybinds for Call of Duty because I had to remember how to slide cancel and do all that shit on Call of Duty again because I'm so used to Apex. So I gotta get on Warzone off stream and remember all the keybinds I had. because I had very specific slide cancel so that I could do the slides like me and Jay used to do on Call of Duty.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Oh. Something on mine.
Doc, are you watching?
Chaos just told me he signed up on Eklipse.
All right, Chaos. Like I said, if you guys want to sign up, all the viewers, the website is on the chat and is being spammed into the chat right now. So if you guys want to sign up and get your streams clipped, the Chaos has some of the best clips.
He has some of the best ghost screams ever.
Yeah, I mean, he screams like a female. I swear to God, I thought Mariah Carey was playing when he. I think we still have. Do we still have that one from yesterday?
Probably.
I'll look it up. Hold on 1 second.
It's got to be in the chat, so probably.
Yeah, it's in the other chat. All right, guys. So for those that don't know, this is
Obsidio.
But hold on. Let me try to get this. Let me get this.
When a demon decided to say hello to Chaos Rain.
This is a great clip. This is the kind of clips I'm talking about right here. This is Chaos Rain screaming like like Mariah Carey on Obsidio. Oh wait, why is the audio not playing?
I don't know.
You're having that trouble yesterday.
Do you have tab muted?
I blame the Microsoft update.
I am too. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on with this. Why it's not playing. Damn it. I didn't have problems with this yesterday. Well, yeah, you're right. What the hell's going on? Oh, shit. Let me see. I did something. I did something. I did something wrong.
Well, you figure that out. Obi, I'd like to hear where you'd like to see, where you would like to see and where you would like to be, with the company in like, say, 5 to 10 years, both on the behalf of the company and on behalf of you. What would you like for yourself for that?
I guess I would love to see us have a lot more users and just exponentially grow. Athena Scope is kind of where everyone, I think, is kind of striving to be in this field or whatever you want to call it. A lot of people, that was kind of the standard.
Why is Narrow laughing?
Oh.
Because I saw the clip. The clip actually played in my.
Oh, your clip got.
All right.
Go that, and then I'll go back.
Yeah. This is Chaos Rain screaming after seeing a demon.
Shit out of me because I had zoomed right to the fucking window when it did that shit.
It showed up in front of me.
Reminds me of Phasmo days.
I just love watching Narrow lose it.
They don't get to see me lose it. Only you get to see me lose it. They're watching the clip right now. All right, so there it is. In all its glory. Jesus. That is so great. Oh, my God. All right, so back to the... Okay, why is this not... There you go.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
No, so... Basically, yeah, we want to continue growing. We want to be that all-in-one solution for streamers. I know once we have that premium plan out and we're offering all the features that everyone's been requesting, just at least the basic stuff, we're gonna be growing from there really high. Especially once TwitchCon comes around, I really feel like there's gonna be some growth there. And what's cool, what I mentioned earlier about our AI, is that it separates itself from others since we do just chatting, podcast, which is what, like 40% of Twitch is non-gaming content. So that's so much more audience that we could market to and use our software. And then once we get a mobile app Then we got people that are only mobile editors that will use it. Once we have a PC app, we'll have people that don't stream that want to play games. They'll be using it. People that learn about broadcasting and working with sports. We could see partnerships in that regard, which would be amazing. Like imagine working with the NFL, and being able to do instant replays for them. Like if we had something like that, I know tomorrow we'd be programming something for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would love to see Eklipse get to that point where we either have a large partnership or multiple partnerships. But I would like to see personally us more of a community and grow like their clips and have people own their clips and share their clips, and even becoming more of a video sharing site where you have profiles, people can go to you. It's just another way to market yourself and your content, which is the ultimate goal.
It was definitely one thing Athena was missing, was like a community feeling to it. It felt more to me like just a tool rather than a community.
100%. And that's something we're trying to figure out if it's worth it. Like Hover, I know, does a really good job, for example, of bringing together the Twitch community, and we're just trying to, is that worth it? Is that what people want? Is that what people use Eklipse for? And that's why the feedback is so important that we receive, and why we do use that to develop in our future in what we do.
I see Hover as more of like a TikTok replacement for gamers, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of people that, they see you're on Hover, they come over, they follow your Twitch channel or whatever, and then literally, I don't know, 3 or 4 people that follow me when I first started on Hover came over and literally unfollowed after that day, and then they're all talking about, oh, we love supporting people, we'll always be in channel, and I'm like, you're really not though. Like, you're blowing smoke up people's butts, and it's not, I don't. I mean, Hover's not bad. A lot of people use it for good, but it's not what a lot of people are making it out to be either.
Right. I'm kind of new to it personally, so I just experienced that yesterday. Actually, a guy. It was the second or third time he followed me, which I thought was weird because he had followed me from Hover, like 2 weeks ago. So why 3 times in 2 weeks? And that's what your experience basically.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Between that and also with Hover, like there, you can post your clips on there. You'll get maybe 60 views. You post a clip on there, you'll get 100 and whatever views. And like with me, I had, I think, 9 clips posted on Hover. Most of them were high 50s, low 60s. But then there was one I put up on Phasmophobia where I literally walk into a house and ask the ghost to show itself with my, wonderful, colorful language. And it shows itself, and it got 3,000 views. But it did, there was no growth for me on Hover whatsoever from that. And I mean, if a lot of people see it, you should have some sort of a growth, and it was nothing.
100%. That's what I noticed too. Yeah, you could get a lot of views on a video, but you're not going to get followers or anything from them. Yeah. Would you guys like a place to share clips, though? I mean, is that something that people would want? I mean, as a
I feel like in the future, after y'all get bigger, it would definitely be really cool, because I feel like it would integrate more with the community better, and kind of, if you're about promoting growth, that would definitely promote growth, but and more of a, I don't know if it would be better to do it now or
well, I mean, now they share
kind of wait a bit, because it may put too much on your plate if you try and do it now.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think.
I think it would definitely bring a whole new community aspect to things if there was a place kind of like integrated, like with Eklipse is doing with the clips and everything, but then it was kind of like a Hover as well, to where there is a part of it where people can, post clips to get, recognition, and then you can, I mean, it's going to link to your your Twitch regardless, but
what about like a profile where you could just show your
A
best
profile
clip.
showcase. Profile showcase.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
pro
that'd be awesome.
showcase. Yeah, something like that, where because then it wouldn't require much storage, and just you have a place where people can look for your best clips or something.
Yeah, it's like a trophy case. You got your 3 best clips. You
Yeah.
can rotate them out and whatever, and just. I think that would be a good thing.
These are great things, guys. This is what I mean. This is what we love doing, and this
Is there
kind
a-
of interaction guides what happens. It really does.
Is there I haven't used it a whole lot, and last I had used it, it was still like Nara was saying, there was no manual pull or anything yet, so I haven't checked recently. But is there a way for like with what y'all are gonna be? You kind of hinted at it earlier, that make your own clip thing. Would there be a way to make a smaller showcase for your Twitch page, for like your Twitch profile showcase? Because I know like that one's picky about like the size and everything. But could that be like implemented in there?
Yeah,
what is the size of that? 60 seconds, I think.
60 seconds.
Yeah, 60 seconds.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I would have to talk with the web team and the R&D, but I'll pitch that idea. I like it. I do. I think that could be something. Yeah, and I know with this premium plan, that would be a good way to kind of show off, your status as well.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that'll kind of bring the community all together. I mean, now we kind of post everything on Discord in our clips and our YouTube videos that which by the way, the one thing that they did have up from Athenascope is they do the best 3 minutes, which before they started doing montages was a way that I could actually get YouTube videos pushed out so much faster. Was those 3-minute clips of just you doing whatever it is, running from the guy with a white face like Doc would do, or tell the ghost to wait here while she goes and walks and does her paperwork.
Or like no, and the ghost would be like, okay, no.
They should.
My bear.
You were clenching onto that thing pretty tight yesterday. I'm pretty sure you.
Yes, I think I may have hurt my bear.
Yeah. You pretty much UFC choked that thing out yesterday when stuff was popping up in front of you. I'm not even gonna lie. She had her arm so tight around the neck that it looked like the bear was changing color.
And that is why people have to be careful gaming with me. If I get scared, I'm gonna grab and choke somebody.
As opposed to. That's what you can do anyway. That's the doc.
That's the doc.
But I will not choke you like I hate you.
Also true.
Because she loves you.
Yes, I am a Corpse Husband fan.
Well, that's good. That's good.
So, Obi, what is it other than signing up? What is it that the communities? What is it that your users? What is it that people can do to help you guys to do your thing?
Well, join the Discord, please, because that's where we're getting most of our feedback, and that's where you're gonna learn the.
Jay, are you on the Discord at all?
I
Can you post that onto my? Because I can't pull up Discord right now because I'm using it.
Yeah, I will in 1 minute.
Yeah, and so there we can troubleshoot. We have Discord added this new feature called forums. I don't know if you've played with it yet, but you can make threads basically, like forum threads, and people can do emotes and comment and whatnot. It's really neat. So we started a forum thread for some of the few premium features that will be coming out. And we want your guys' feedback. So if you guys want to talk about the resolution, please let us know. If you want to talk about the length, let us know what you think is a good length. Or you think the processing speed is so slow, or it's fast enough, or whatever. Just let us know. And that that stuff guides us, and we look at every single line that people write, and it's documented, it's counted, and that way we know everything that we do really is data driven. So if we don't see a lot of people asking for something, then we don't care. Like, it's not worth the time to add something no one even's talking about. So please, that helps. Just say something if you have an idea.
And their dev team's pretty like responsive as far as like, I mean, the first couple things I mentioned are all now in the program. So everything that I asked for originally when we first started this journey is already in there. So the fact that, you know, anything.
There you go.
Thank you. There's the Discord right there for all you guys that want to join in. And me, Jay, the doc will soon be on there, and I think Loki's already on there because he's a user too. But all of us are on there, so if you have any questions, you can always hit up the dev team there. There's a support channel for you guys to and the dev people will get back to you pretty fast for the most part, because they are a 24-hour operation. Someone will be out there to answer your questions. You know, this is something very important and unique because when, like I said, 2017, when I first started streaming, there was no Athenascope, there was no Eclipse.gg, none of these existed. It was you spending 2 hours after your stream clipping everything that you thought was cool for that day. A little piece of paper and a pen, writing down the hour and minute that you did something cool. So to have this, this kind of stuff done for free, you know, just as basic stuff, I swear to God, people will be paying like $29, $30 a month just to have as it is. So to get this for free as a streamer or an up and coming streamer or someone who just started streaming yesterday is something unique. It's something that should, you know, the sign of the times of where we are as streamers, because all us OG streamers didn't have all this. We like basically we would have to pay, I think my first ever overlay or starting screen I paid almost $20 for, just for one overlay. And now I have a team that we pay yearly, I paid yearly for, that can get me new overlays and whatever to do it really fast. I mean, just the advantages now of you being a streamer and you being able to be successful, it's all up to you now. Literally, the clips are there, everything is there for you now. Like, this is stuff that we used to have to work really hard to do. And Obi knows, because he celebrated as how many years now on Twitch?
That was my 2-year affiliate anniversary.
There you go.
2.5 years.
Congrats.
2.5 years. There you go.
Congrats. It's a long time.
Hopefully much longer.
Yeah,
right.
Saying.
Yeah.
But I would love to keep streaming.
And the great part is we don't know what next streaming platform is going to be out there. That's the thing.
Oh.
That's the thing. I remember when Trovo tried to get me to sign up, and they swear to God my first year I was going to make $1 million off of their platform, right? Which I'm so glad I didn't sign, because I don't think I was going to make that. I was going to make that $1 million off of that, but there's so many things that can happen anytime. You know, for all we know, all of us, Twitch could take a big downfall this year, and we're all on YouTube. You never know. So, I mean, that's the thing. That's the tricky part about being a streamer, is you just never know. This is a business that is ever evolving. I'm kind of interested, because he's talking about the broadcasting stuff. We're gonna use this actually Eclipse for the tournament, Jay. Yep. Because me and Chaos will be casting this together, since we're not gonna be playing.
That's gonna be on the Ronation channel too, though.
I know, but I will stream it onto my channel, so that way it kind of doubles up. So that way we can have it on, you know. Actually, if you can get the Raw Nation channel to sign up for the Eclipse, that would.
We'll talk to Redbeard about it.
Yeah, so that way we can have all the clips, so you guys don't have to do it anymore. It'll basically clip itself every time someone streams on there.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense to have someone access to that, and then whoever takes over the channel that day, it's clipped for you. You don't have to mess with it.
Right.
Right? Because right now you have to go through everything. You have to clip, and you have to do all that stuff. Mobile app. I got the email. I'm going to be trying it out as a tester. So we're going to see how the mobile app is going to be for Eklipse. It might actually help me out because I do a lot of my posting on my phone. So I think that's going to be really cool. I'll be able to tell you guys about that. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on my social medias because I will have the mobile app. When is that coming out, LB? Is it the tester?
Jess is the one is planning all that.
Yeah, she sent me an email. She said that it's supposed to be giving me a link to download it soon. So hopefully in the next week here or so. So yeah, but I would strongly suggest, if you guys want to make it in streaming, you guys got to start putting up clips. You guys got to start being active on your social medias. That's a lot of people's problems. Is I see people that are streaming, and their social media has them fucking standing in front of their car. Has nothing to do with your stream, or them. Oh baby, I miss you, and it's them and their girlfriend. You separate your personal life from your streaming. Don't ever mix that up. That's
Aqua Dog. Yeah, I know you say you only have your phone when it comes to clipping and everything, but with Eklipse, you can link it to your Twitch, and when you stream on Twitch, it will pick up your stream and incorporate it and take the clips out of that. So it's not just from your phone. So just it's a whole service with your Twitch. If you're on PC, obviously it's a little easier to do some things, but as long as you link your Twitch and everything, it'll take things from your clips, and then you'll have the mobile app as well. So it's definitely something to look into.
Cody, I love my SUV too. I just got it washed. I was very upset that it just had a little bit of dust on it. But what I'm saying is there's kids that come and tell me and Loki and Jay that they want to be the next big thing, and all they're posting is clips of food and them hanging out with their friends, and but then they put so and so gaming. It's like, are you really gaming? Are you really a streamer? You don't have any clips. Yeah, what gaming are you doing? So that's the thing about it, is that gaming, like, if you see mine is mostly clips. Yeah, I will take jabs at Apex every once in a while on Twitter. I've done it in the last couple of days. Because when you put out a dog shit product, I'm gonna tell you that it's dog shit. But yeah.
Well, and it is viewing it as that business, and a part of it is the streaming itself, but then there's the idea of creating relationships, of networking, of things like collabs, and and really creating the opening up dialogues, and and I think it's great that Obi, that you guys are really so open. It's like, hey, we want to know what you think. We want to, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? You're suggesting it, hey, I'm making a note. But that idea of, because then people feel like, oh, this is someone who I maybe want to create a relationship with, who I want to create, a net as a part of my networking. And I mean, and my desire is to have this be an income. I'm retiring from being a chiropractor. So the idea of, it's like, okay, I would love to do this full time. And it's understanding that, it's like, okay, if you want this to be a job, you have to treat it like one. So that idea of, as Nero was saying, it's like, it's like, well, you can put some of your personal stuff, but if you focus that everything you do, everything you post, it's like, okay, how can this serve my stream? How can this serve, and because my Twitter is pretty much, it's stuff with me, but a lot of the focus is, it's like, okay, this is the impression I'm making on the, the market that I would like to address. So being able to, I think it's very cool that you guys balance that sense of community with the fact it's like, yes, this is a business. We intend to grow. We have that commitment. This is not something that, oh yeah, we're going to hang out as buddies and do this. It's like, no, this is a business with a future. And you can either sign on to it, or you can, sit back and watch. But, this is going to be for the long haul. But still having that heart of being able to say, hey, we will listen to you. So, I really think that that's tremendously cool.
And in that fact too, if you want to split up, if you want to post food pictures on your on anything involving your gaming, make a separate account. You can have your normal, you could have your gaming. You put gaming stuff on the gaming, you put your food on your normal. I mean, come on now. It's not. People have like 17 Instagram profiles anyway now. Just do it.
Chef J.
Come
At Chef
Shut
J.
That is not true. That is not a thing. Don't listen. He's
At
full
Chef
of shit.
J. At Chef J.
can't
OnlyFans.
I can cook, yes, but I'm really interested in being more involved with Eklipse and seeing what we can get done.
I agree. I like all this community feedback. Like it's nice to know that you guys really do listen like this well.
Well, yeah, I
Not many
mean,
companies
the fact the
do
CEO
that.
shows up to my meeting on Zoom with them, I think kind of just lets you know the kind of impact and like the kind of care they have into everybody's future here using Eklipse and being able to use all the features on it. So I think it's going to be a very, very awesome thing. So you guys, we will have Eklipse back again. Like I said, they're a long-term partnership with me. So you will see them on all my streams, all my YouTube, and we will have a update from them as the probably right before TwitchCon, because you're going to be able to unveil the new product for us, and we'll be able to talk about the pay, the new pay features that people might be interested in grabbing. So that's going to be something that we're going to be bringing you back for as well.
Sounds like a plan, yeah.
And maybe
Which
get
kind is the big goal.
I have to force my way into one of those meetings, Nero.
huh?
I have to force my way into one of those meetings.
If you have pizza and popcorn and some cheesecake, I think you
I,
could.
I smell popcorn actually, so I think there is some popcorn back there.
It's a popcorn machine. I went on Amazon. I found one for $150. The ones with the wheels on it in the cart.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, I found one for. I think I'm going to buy it. I just don't know where to put it right now. But
When I get to New York, I want popcorn.
Yes, I know.
You're hungry now.
oh yeah, just watch
No,
out.
it's like-
That's why Jay Stuns will start pulling
We're
up
not
pictures.
ending this podcast like we did the past couple where we talk about food at the end. No, it's not happening.
Well, it started with popcorn. And then you know, at the beginning you brought out
we're
Harold's.
not doing it.
Harold's. I don't even know if that's a sandwich. It's like, how the hell do you eat that? Like, who has a mouth big enough to eat a sandwich this big?
It's called unhinging your jaw.
You
Like
can't
a
even
snake,
hit your
you
jaw
just-
for that.
And as a doctor, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
Loki, what are you
no way
doing
to
over
even
there,
unhinge
Loki?
your jaw for that, Doc.
My jaw pops every time I open it. I was trying to see if I can get y'all to hear it, but
I heard it. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Have you been eating those
my jaw
sandwiches?
does that every time.
Have you been trying to eat
Yep,
those
you know me.
sandwiches?
No, when I got, I didn't do the braces. I did the retainer thing almost, and it fucked up my jaw forever, pretty much. Unless I go and get some crazy surgery that may not even work.
Invisalign. Invisalign, you know what it is?
Yup, that's the one.
So look out for that. We will have them and give us an update once those things come out. Make sure you join the. Here, I'm going to put up the website, eklipse.gg. That's with a K, not a C, on Eklipse. Eklipse.gg. Go sign up right now. And even if you're not a streamer, so there's going to have a. And you're thinking about streaming, but you play offline and you want to get clips. Clips you'll be able to get those soon with their computer application. So make sure you go sign up for that and join their Discord. If you have any questions, you want something answered, you want something on Eklipse.gg. Maybe you're starting some new game or some new platform that you want to see if they can help you with. Make sure you go onto their Discord and do that. And if you miss any part of this broadcast today, you can always go on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple iTunes, Google Play Store, and you can re-listen to this wonderful podcast today for free. I can't do that for free thing like I don't know who started that, but I can't do that. But and last words of the day. We'll start it off with Jay Stuns today.
I got nothing.
Popcorn.
He seems like he's hungry. That's the.
No, I mean, there's really we really said everything. I mean, if you guys want to get your gameplay out there, not even just streams, if you want to get your gameplay out there, if you want to see how other people view you and the things you do, sign up on Eklipse, get your stuff set up, and just, it doesn't matter where it is. They give you the option to set things up for TikTok. Go on TikTok, go on YouTube Shorts, go on Hover, go on whatever, and post it from using Eclipse. And then I guarantee you that you will see some sort of a growth. It may not be the growth you want, and there may be some hiccups along the way of people following you, unfollowing you, and all that. But that's Twitch. You will get people that will follow you. You'll get people that.
That's
Same thing with
platform.
YouTube. What?
I said that's any platform. You're gonna struggle to get growth.
Yeah, that'll be anywhere. You'll get follows, you'll lose follows. Like Naro showed yesterday with the Wisebot thing that we have, you'll see people unfollow you that have been following you for 2 days, and that's supposed to mean something to you. Or people that follow you for 1,000 days, they suddenly leave you. You know, it's just, it's a part of growing on the platforms. It's gonna happen regardless. But if you feel that putting your content out there is gonna improve somebody's day or make you get noticed, there's no better way to do that than with what Eklipse GG is building for you. So I would advise you do it, but what the hell do I know? I'm just somebody that's been around Twitch since 2013 and just talks a lot of shit. So,
And an OnlyFans
That's it.
since 2018. Okay,
That is not
Loki
true.
the God. Loki the God.
Don't wear a butt plug to Taco Bell.
That's
It's just simple as that. Yeah. You don't have to.
yeah. Jay
don't have to worry about that
Jay
word
taught us a
days.
valuable lesson. Don't wear a butt plug to Taco Bell.
look, there's a lesson to be learned in everything, okay?
Jay.
True that.
Who knows? Eclipse probably would have captured that.
Yeah. Jay has taught us so much about butt plugs and Taco Bell.
Very, very Renaissance man.
Yes, he
The
is.
dumbest, shit,
I
the
mean-
dumbest shit could be a valuable lesson. There you go. There's my last words. The dumbest shit could be a valuable lesson.
Yeah, I'm pretty much right where Jay was at, though. I mean, the best growth I ever experienced was when I was using Athena Scope. I haven't been distracted with life, so I haven't been as focused on streaming, but also it got a little bit less easy, so it was a little bit less in the front of my mind as soon as Athena Scope went down. So using clips, I'm going to be excited to kind of get back into streaming and get growth. It was when I was posting clips every day. I was posting a clip before I would stream. I'd post clips all the time. It was just easy and made simple. And from what I've used of Eclipse, it is easier. It's better. It captures moments better. So I'd use it. If you're trying to grow, you're kind of dumb if you're not.
The gaming doc.
Well, just as the one who is not only the oldest, but the one who is least experienced in streaming, it is always so amazing to be able to learn so much and to be able to grow. But the thing is, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the trick is to remind yourself every day that, you don't have to do this, you get to. Because not everybody does. So being able to remember why you're doing it, because it's fun, because you want to reach out, because you want to help people, because you want to change the world in a better way. And always, for everyone to remember that you are the only you in all of the universe. You're the only you that's ever been and the only you that will ever be. And what that does is it makes you special, it makes you sacred, and most of all, it makes you necessary. Because as the only you in all of the universe wouldn't be the same or complete without you.
Look at
I
that.
just watched the end of a Discovery Channel video.
Yeah, she always does. It feels good.
She likes it.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's always amazing when she does it. It's always like the first time I heard it when she does it, when she says it live. So I see it in her VODs, but it's better when it's live.
Hell, I might have to make that a button on my stream deck every once in a while just so I can hear it and be inspired.
There you go. Obi, any last words, comments,
Rotates your different codes.
quotes?
I just will appreciate you guys having me on here, and I hope I taught you guys a little bit more about Eclipse, and that you guys give it a try. And that, I mean, a lot of the stuff that you guys have said we've already implemented, and there's a lot more coming soon, and we're always open to hearing your feedback, whether it's bad or good. Anything is better than no feedback, so please join the Discord and be honest, and we're fine with that, and we love that. So
AJ, can you put the
thank you
Discord
for
up one
having
more
me.
time?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. All right, guys. As I always say, you got one life, right? 400 trillion to 1 is the odds that you are ever going to be born. And that's you winning the lottery at least like 10 or 12 times before that you could ever be a human being. And yet here we are doing this. You were born. You're now on stream. You want to be a streamer. You want to do this. You want to do that. Stop telling me what you want to do and just go fucking do it, right? Life is short. You have one life, one opportunity, and it's right here, right now. Not in the past, not what's going to happen in the future, but right here. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll be back again soon. Like I said, if you didn't hear the whole podcast today, you can go on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google Play Store, iHeartRadio, and re-listen to this podcast, or on the YouTube channel and re-listen to this podcast. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch everybody on the next podcast. Have a good one, everybody. We will see you all later.
Bye-bye.